one, and honestly, I'm pretty fucking happy, man.
Man, we struggled
God,
a little bit.
I've been struggling. I don't get it, man. I test well, you know, and I did what I consider pretty fucking well in the Mega Cash days. I made some good licks, and then I've been struggling, and I've turned it down. I've turned it down. I've turned it down. Tonight, I said, fuck turning it down. And we left it turned up, and the car went. And it made a good lick. You know, I was happy with it. In the middle, it felt like it got on the traction control some. And I eased off the throttle a little bit. I won't really know until I look at the data, but I eased off the throttle a little bit. But you know, that's racing. If I have to do that in the race, I can do it, you know, but I tried not to get too upset at first. Y'all pulled me up there.
We had a little miscommunication.
It's fine,
I didn't realize you wanted to go in there, so I put you in the shit.
And I never fucking said nothing, but I pull up there, and I'm all the way over this way, and then you're doing this, and I'm going, I didn't want to, but man, it's tough whenever you're telling me to do something.
Yeah.
I can't really do it, man. I feel like a pitcher who's shaking his catcher off, you know, and you can't do that, man. You can't shake your catcher off.
Well, my thinking was we made that badass lick the other day on bare concrete,
and it didn't tell us nothing.
We have struggled when there's actual rubber down. So my thinking was, let's conquer.
Both thoughts were fine, but we know when we race tomorrow night, and it's going to be early.
Yeah.
Which there could still be some fucking rubber down, you know, whatever. I still think that pass will go on bare or on the little bit. The road's tricky, guys. The road is really tricky. It's like shit we've never been on before, and it's getting real greasy. So after 1 to 2 fucking passes laid down, the road's getting greasy, you know, and there's ways of fixing that. You know, we could do a water burnout. There's ways around that, but it's been greasy and it's real tricky. So instead of shaking you off, I turned, you know, and then once you came up to the car, I feel like I'm screaming in my helmet because you can't hear me.
Well, the car's loud.
And the car's loud, you know, and we're all rushing around, our adrenaline's pumping, and I'm yelling, why am I in his shit? You know? And by that time, they had already poured my shit.
Yeah.
So there was, after that, I was, no. It's okay. Yeah. Fuck it. It's all right, you know? And I don't want to upset y'all. I don't want to upset myself. Yeah. It just, we're rushing around and there's a lot going on.
Strenuous situation.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But everything worked out good. I ran the car out a long ways. It shook a little bit, but that's the OG, man.
We would probably go make another one, but it sounds like there's a little trouble.
Whoever the new guy is, whoever's the new guy, I think he got hemmed up by the cops back there. So
we're probably done.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't need any more passes on my tires. I don't need any more passes on my engine. You know, we're trying to keep those to a minimum until we can get replacement stuff in.
Yeah,
you know,
we got spare tires. We damn sure don't have a spare motor. We don't even have spare valve springs.
We may or may not have broke a part of the motor last night, and it was everything that we had to do. So now our motor may have some 481 parts on it. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not happy about it, but it is what it is, and it got us through the night, and it's still on there. So I did have to call my wife. She overnighted the stuff because I had the stuff. We just left it at home.
Yeah, we had the stuff. We just don't have the shit.
We didn't really realize we was going to beat on our cars as hard as what we've been doing up here, you know, and every once in a while, you know, you break a couple of things. And but we got it taken care of, and we made a good lick, you know, and I'm happy.
Helped us out a lot.
That's right.
It was pretty cool to see, man.
So I'm going to go in here. I'm going to download my data. I wish the Draggy would have picked up, but it is what it is. I think I know what the car ran.
Pretty close, yeah.
And I'm sure it went in the 4s, you know, in my opinion. You know, it may have went a 490, but I still feel like it went a 4. I ran it way out, but it's, sometimes I feel like I need to. Yeah. I need to see when it gets out there how steady the car is, and
look pretty steady.
Sometimes I just stay in it too long, you know, it is what it is. So I'm gonna download the data real quick, and then we're gonna see from there.
So we've shown you guys how we maintenance the cars, you know, change the oil, change the transmission fluid, check valve spring, stuff like that. But one thing that is often overlooked, and that we've overlooked the entire time we've had this thing,
like
forever,
the whole time,
you never really, or you know, we haven't really thought about taking care of the stuff that
takes care of us.
Yeah, I mean, so today we're gonna service the generator on the trailer.
So we've got 1,300 hours on this generator.
Never been serviced.
I've never changed the oil.
It's recommended every 200 hours. Or is it every 100?
This little piece of paper over here tells you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no air filter. We've put oil in it, and we've put oil in it because it shuts itself off whenever it's low on oil.
Yeah.
So, but here recently, the reason that we're doing this, because it's not like I'm sitting up here and there's absolutely nothing else to do except do this, because I could be sleeping right now. It's been exhausting being up here.
Yes.
So we're at race night the other night, and we're trying to fire this deal up, and it is just struggling, not wanting to start. It will not start. Like it wasn't going to start. So we end up. They're probably going to see this. Like, didn't they film all that? Well, anyways,
yeah.
Lutz comes over with some chem tool, something, and catches the whole thing on fire trying to start it. Well, a little bit later, Chief comes up to us and
He's
says,
like,
"Hey,
try not to make us feel stupid.
You do realize that we're way higher elevation up here than what we were at home, and this thing has a carburetor on it." And I was like, "Yeah." Still didn't get it. And he goes, "There's a switch on the side of that thing. Have you at least done the switch?" And I was like, "What's the switch?" You know, I didn't know anything about this.
Yeah.
I don't know. Look,
we pressed a button and
I don't know a
starts.
whole lot about generators. I've never cared, and now I'm in a situation.
Mechanic, and I've never cared to be one.
No, I'm not even trying to be a generator mechanic. But I have a nice generator, and I should take care of it. And now that we have the toter and the stacker,
we have so many generators.
We have 3 generators sitting right here, and I've never done anything to any of them. I haven't ran this one enough probably to even need it, but the first thing I do when I buy a car, I don't care if the previous owner just changed the oil the day before I bought it from them. I change the oil because that's what I do.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure if I've ever checked the oil in this deal. I fired it up and it runs, and it has a oil pressure and all that stuff. And this one, the toter, it's got an Onan just like this one, except it's a diesel. So I've got 3 different generators sitting right here. All 3 of them are different. But that one, so Chief literally tells me on the side, he has the same generator that I have.
We bought them
at one point, we bought these at the same time with our other trailers. Whenever I got rid of my other trailer from Allen, I took this generator out of it and had it put in this new trailer. So we still have the same generators. He told me, he's like, have you at least done the knob on the side? Being that we're at 5,000 elevation up here versus
sea level, almost
1,200 at home, whatever, 1,000. Yeah. Not enough to matter. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, I don't know, you know? And he was like, well, there's a switch just right on the side of it that is an elevation switch. And I'm sure it is, being up here, this thing isn't getting the air that it is supposed to get. So the air fuel has got to be way off on this deal. Because at home, it gets a certain amount of air and it gets a certain amount of fuel. Mm-hmm. The jet in this carburetor is jetted for the amount of air that we have at home. There's no air up here, so of course it's going to run fat. So it's going to smoke when you do finally get it running. Oh, man, it's going to smoke. So anyways, I pulled the cover off, and I'll show y'all. I pulled the cover off, and full blown, big as shit, sitting right here. There is a switch right here. And it says, if anybody can read that, the young people.
5,000
It says 5,000 feet at the very top. And down here, where my arrow was pointed, was at 0 elevation, 0. So all I did was turn that knob up to 5,000 elevation. And this thing fired right up like a fuel-injected car, yep. And I was like, oh, man. And then he told me a couple of other little tricks. And then this nice guy even tells me where I can buy a kit to service this unit that I have. And he was like, when's the last time you changed the oil? And I just laughed. And I was like...
He knew the answer.
He asked me because he knew that answer. Yeah. He knows that I'm not much of a maintenance dude. And he didn't even have to wait for a response, I went.
Yeah.
And he went, oh, man. I was like, yeah, I never have. And he was like, man, there's a place on Amazon that has everything that you need for this generator.
It was $90.
It was like $91.
It came with everything.
And it came with the air filter. I mean, it even came with this deal so that I could gap the spark plug. That's not to gap the spark plugs?
That is to adjust the valves.
Oh, yeah, we're not doing that. Yeah. Look, I'll change the oil. I'll change the fuel filter and stuff. We're not running the fucking valves on that deal. So, got the spark plugs and the air filter and a fuel filter.
And a little oil filter wrench.
It even came with a little oil filter wrench.
And that leads us to why we're actually really doing this.
The reason we're doing this
leaks like a old
is we're sitting and look at it. It's still brand new. You can look at it. It's got 1,300 hours on it. It's brand new. And I guess Chief was having some problems with his generator, and he said he talked to a generator guy, and the generator guy said, "Look, you can do whatever you want with these Onans, as long as you run them." Mm-hmm. Killing them and not running them is the death of these things, and this thing runs a lot. Like even once a week, even if it's at home and I'm not doing anything, I still go outside and start them. It charges the batteries in the trailer. It's just, that's one thing that I've always done with this. I didn't know it was good for it, and I didn't know that it kept the thing running, but that's just what I do. And obviously that is a good thing. So I do that a lot. Well, we started noticing that the thing was dripping oil, leaving a bunch of oil underneath it. And ever since the day I got it, it did burn a lot of oil, but it never leaked any oil. So I got underneath it the other day, and it was just leaking straight out of the oil filter. So I'm assuming that the oil filter is clogged up enough that it's probably spit out the O-ring, you know, something stupid. Cracked the O-ring maybe, you know, too many heat cycles in that O-ring. Yeah. I don't know, from not changing it. But we have, quadrupled the amount of time that we're supposed to run on an oil change?
At least.
I think it was 500 hours.
Was it 500?
I think it's 500 hours. You know, I don't have my glasses.
Yeah.
But it says hours. Oh, no, it's 450 hours.
Oh, okay.
Fuel filter's 450 hours. Oh, oil change is 150 hours. Yeah. What's the 1.4 right there? What's that mean?
It's maybe like a sub note or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's got a little asterisk by it.
Yeah.
Okay, so 150 hours. We've way more than went past quadruple. We got 1,300 hours on this
times the amount of hours.
Yes.
That it should have.
But I kind of felt like the only thing that we didn't change was the filter. We've changed the oil over and over in this deal just by adding new all the time. But it's all the oil that's been on the ground is black as shit. And yeah. So we're going to change it.
So from moving forward, I'll add this to my list of stuff that I change oil in. I like to change oil just because oil's cheap, and that thing right there is $5,000. Yes. That we don't really want to spend right now.
Yeah, no, I paid $5,000 for that generator.
And if it goes out,
and in generator worlds, that's not bad.
No, it's not bad.
Like the generator that's in this rig, this is a gasoline, which I don't like gasoline stuff anyway, especially when you're talking about generators and something that runs all the time.
This thing right here is going to be
that's like a car. This is like a 4-cylinder. It's got its own radiator. Yeah. It's got fan. It might have a turbo on it. I don't know, but it's pretty crazy. But the Onan quiet generators are awesome. This one's a lot louder, but it's gasoline. Who would even make a gasoline generator? It runs all the time. Why would it not be a diesel?
I remember when we went and got it, and you seen Onan, and you think, all right, it's a diesel. Then you see the Cummins sticker on it. All right, yeah, definitely diesel.
Yeah,
no, this is a good
generator.
This thing takes gas.
It does.
So, if this thing were to go out on us at the track, not only would we be out $5,000 to replace it, we'd have to beg someone to borrow their electricity, and it would just be a pain in the ass the rest of the time.
So we've got about an hour here until we have to be somewhere. We're gonna go ahead and do this. See if we can get this deal done in an hour, and we're not going to if I don't quit screwing around. Okay, I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna get a drain pan. I'm gonna get something to lay on because obviously we're out here in the rocks. I'm gonna get a drain pan. I'm gonna get the tools that we need to change the spark plugs, to drain the oil. I don't even know where to drain the oil at, but we're about to find out. I don't know where the spark plugs are. Yeah. Obviously there's 2.
Y'all are gonna learn right here with us.
So, okay. Obviously, I'll need something to get this off. So the first thing I'm gonna do, I think I've got everything out here. I think I've got all the tools that I need. First thing I'm gonna do before I fire this thing up and, you know, warm it up a little bit, I feel like the oil's been in this unit long enough that it's gonna run out like water anyways. But, you know, it's always good to warm them up a little bit. That's what I do. Get the oil a little bit hot, it comes out better. But there is a plug, and this is something else that I didn't know about that Chief told me about. There's a plug in the exhaust system that is like, if you have any Chevy trucks and you got the regen system on your exhausts, this has one of those. And obviously there's a plug in the exhaust. You pull the plug off, you fire the thing up for like 5-10 minutes, let it run, that's it. And
it blows all the soot,
blows all the soot and exhaust shit out of it, and it's supposed to be good after that. So all this stuff that we're gonna do here should make this thing run better. So I'm gonna get underneath there first. I'm gonna pull that plug out, and then we're gonna fire it up for about 5 minutes, let it warm up, and then we'll drain the oil. Let me see if I can get to this deal. Oh yeah, I see it up in there.
Yeah?
There's also, it looks like maybe a EGT bone.
Huh.
Let's see. Oh wow, was a long ways up in there.
This generator's actually been in like, this is the 3rd trailer now.
What? Second.
It was in the black one.
Oh,
it was in the white one, and then it was in this one.
Yeah, I forgot about the black one. Oh, man, it's coming out good.
Yeah? What does it look like? Sooty?
I mean, yeah, my fingers are all black.
Oh, yeah.
So there's that, and I'm guessing that that's it.
Now just fire it up and it blows all the junk out?
I don't know. Huh. You know as good as I do. I don't know. Okay. So I'll try to fire it up. And we were just talking about changing that switch, and so we'll see how this thing fires up, because we have not started it today. It's freezing. That's like,
normally there would have been a big puff of white smoke.
100% better. Yeah, yeah. Look, it's already dripping oil. Okay, so we're just gonna let this run for about 5 minutes.
Alright, so this thing should be good and warm.
Well, I'm definitely not gonna put this plug back in it right now.
Yeah.
Like, cause it's probably, I'll burn the shit out of
That's right
myself.
in the exhaust, right?
Yes.
So
I think right now,
start draining
the oil.
So we figured out the oil.
Ugh, look how black it is.
Man.
Good oil. So since this thing has been used so much oil and it leaked oil and shit like that, I think, pretty sure that I just
spin
this out.
Little petcock valve.
But what I was saying, I don't see it leaking anywhere, draining.
Oh,
there it is.
Oh man.
Oh man, that shit looks good. Look at that. So we've kind of been, and like we say on every video, not to subscribe now and stuff like that, or buy our shirts.
Yeah.
But
at themurdernova.com.
but the don't do what we do stuff.
Yeah.
We've ran this thing out of oil a couple of times, and we just put in it whatever the fuck we can find.
Whatever we can.
It doesn't matter what we can find. We've put it in there, and that may not be the best scenario. I don't even know how much oil this thing takes, and it always seems like it's full because you can see the oil right here,
and then it disappears.
But it ain't never full, and it can take another 3 quarts after that.
Yeah.
So, and I have heard that if you overfill them, they'll burn oil, and you know that's possible too. So the oil filter's just right.
Just oil everywhere.
This is where the oil filter's been leaking. Oil filter's just right underneath here. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it off now.
Yeah. Pull that little dude off there. Oh. Your towel got in the oil.
Huh?
Your towel got in the oil and splashed
This?
everywhere.
No, this was water condensation from the exhaust.
Your towel, I seen it splashed in it. It got here on the rail.
Oh. My towel.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you going to do? Look, I got another one.
Yep.
Okay. Huh.
Is that the lady that brought me watermelon?
She called him Muffin. Muffin. That little dog. Good, run away. This lady, ooh, see, she's a psycho, man. This lady's a psycho. This lady came over one day and started yelling at Phantom, and I came outside, and she's like, when are y'all gonna leave? And Phantom's like, well, she's like, no, she said, I hope you guys leave soon. And Phantom goes, well, we're gonna be here a while. You know, hey, this lady's a nut job.
And then
Started telling us that we was riding motorcycles around a bunch of kids. I don't even have a motorcycle here. So I'm not saying it wasn't one of the other guys, but we wasn't around them. She just yelling at that dog too.
Then I guess later on she brought me a watermelon as an apology, and I still never got that damn watermelon.
She's talking to that dog, right?
Is she?
Yeah. What a nut job. Okay. Let's see. Man, what's the odds of this just
Man, you know that ain't gonna
fitting
work.
like this and just doing this? That ain't happening, is it?
Oh man, it is.
I don't know. Ooh, look at that.
Oh wow. There
I think it works pretty good too. This old stock unit on here. Huh?
Uh-huh. We're a regular generator mechanic.
That's right. My hand's finna be oily as shit
man.
too.
Yeah.
Oh. No, it's not. Huh. Look at that Onan.
Yep.
That right there, I'll tell you.
That's the OG filter.
This is, yeah, it is. Ain't never been changed. Let's see if we can see why it's leaking. Oh God, look at that.
Man, this poor thing.
You know what? If I got embarrassed, I'd be embarrassed of this. Like, we are car people. We're not
could
generator
never do
people.
this. If I did this to my shit, it would never last. I service my shit regularly, and the shit still
dude,
blows up.
there's just sludge all in the bottom of it. Look.
Oh man. Damn.
Look. Ooh, look.
Damn.
Yeah, no, look, this was brutal. I shouldn't have done this. Like, it's the bottom of the filter. Look, it's trying not to come out. Look at it.
Wow.
The bottom of the filter is so heavy that I can feel it all in there.
It's just sludge coming out of it.
Yeah. Let's see if its O-ring is ripped or something.
Maybe I should have got some seafoam to stick in there in this oil change.
We should probably do
We'll
that.
probably pick some up.
Yeah.
I like seafoam. I seafoam everything I have regularly.
That's bad. Okay. I don't know how long it's going to take for that to drain, but we're going to keep on letting it drain.
Yeah, I serviced other parts of it. Check the old air filter.
I've pulled this air filter off before, and
Yeah,
that's how we sprayed it in there, and then caught the fire.
Hand caught on fire the other night.
That's the original one.
Man.
Hey, what is that? Is that supposed to be in there?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
That looks great. Look at that. Do maintenance better than us, guys. Man, where are the spark plugs on this unit at?
Somewhere by the, I mean, here's like the head, right? So somewhere out. Oh, there's one. Where's the other one?
Oh shit. How the fuck am I supposed to get to that? Oh, that won't be bad.
It's hot though.
One at a time. Yeah, it's a little one.
This old 13/16 unit.
Yeah. Hard.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm already on it. It's about out.
Nice. Bet that thing looks real good too.
Oh, the plug?
Yeah. This is the replacements. Oh, NGKs, just like we run in our race cars.
Yeah. Oh, R too.
Yeah.
A long-winded deal. There you go. Oh, I mean, it's not that bad.
Not that good.
Let me see if it's the same one. It is. The exact same one. This is way easier to get to. Like I can get my whole arm in there. I mean, surely it only needs one change, right? Next time we change the oil, we change the other one. One spark plug.
Uh-huh. The oil's still draining, huh?
I don't know. I mean, it's still barely running out. I think it's done, but I'm gonna let her drain. Crush sleeve on it and everything. But this right here has service information on it. I bet you that right there will tell you how much oil it takes.
Oh, yeah.
Look, daily, check oil level.
Yeah.
And check air filter.
Start checking this stuff daily.
Daily. I'm gonna start checking it all daily. You know what, man? We may end up, I mean, this ain't gonna be that big of a deal. I think that maybe we should do the one on the generator. You know, not today.
Yeah, we'll get another kit coming and.
Oh yeah. Got it. This one just sucks. Seems like this whole deal right here comes off.
That's kind of what I was wondering.
We ain't pulling it off though.
We've come a long ways in our generator days.
Just today, huh?
Well, I'm just talking about some of the old pieces of shit that we used to have.
Oh yeah.
Remember that big green one that we had, that diesel one?
Yeah.
It kicked the rod out of it at the track.
No, that one. My dad still has that one. No, I bought a brand new one that kicked the rod. No,
I thought that was the one that somebody stole out of your yard.
No. So the first generator that I ever got was a big green unit, and it was
It was heavy.
It was real heavy.
Oh
It was
my
a diesel.
God.
It was so loud. One time we were at the track, and I pulled in beside this racer. His pit was already set up, and I had just started racing. I was stoked to have a generator.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't know anything about this deal.
Yep.
You know, I fired this baby up, and he loaded all his shit up and moved. It was so loud. And he came over and asked me about it first. And I was like, I didn't really know. I was like, well, what are you gonna do, man? You know, sorry, it sucks.
Yeah.
You know, but then he loaded all his shit up and moved. I'm gonna get a swivel. He loaded all of his shit up and moved. Well, anyways, I still have that generator, so I was embarrassed of that deal. So I went and got like a Briggs and Stratton, you know, pool.
That
type
big yellow
deal.
one, right?
No. I've still got that one too. That's the one that runs my house whenever there's a tornado or something.
Yeah.
But no, the one that somebody stole.
Oh,
The one that somebody stole was a red Briggs and Stratton. You know, no electric start or nothing. It was a old pool unit.
Yeah.
I don't even know what. I don't know. Maybe a 2000. I don't know what it was. I didn't have a lot of stuff to run.
No.
You know, we had a battery
we were running
charger.
a battery charger and maybe a nitrous bottle warmer. It's for the 55. Is what we were racing at the track mainly.
Yeah. The green one went back to the old Camaro days, though.
Oh yeah, see that was before me.
Yeah. Well, anyways,
But-
Dad still has that one, and whenever his power goes out, he runs that thing. Like, remember it got all lopsided?
Oh yeah.
So we had a strap that we strapped it to its cage because it was all broken up and stuff. Well, anyways, at one point the thing would start shaking, get off balance.
Yep.
Well, it ended up sucking that strap up in the flex plate. There was a big flywheel on it, and the flywheel had big fins that came off of it that helped cool the motor. Well, anyways, a couple of those got broke off.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, then it was way out of balance. So all Dad did was knock them all off. And after that, at that point, I was
So
like,
you had that thing for a while because you still had that when I came around.
yeah.
And we used it then. I remember you bought that one. It
I
was
bought it
brand
used
new
from
and
some. No, I bought it used from some. Oh,
but it was like the first or second time we ever.
the green one?
No.
Oh, okay, the red one.
Yeah.
The red one I bought brand new.
Yeah.
And I had never changed the oil in it, and kind of like this whole deal. Never done any of that. Well, we ran it for a while, you know, ended up kicking a rod out the side of the block. Well, it was sitting in my front yard, and somebody came in the middle of the night and stole it. And it was the coolest thing I've ever had stolen from me, because I was going to throw it away anyways.
Yeah.
So all this thief did was haul it off for me. You know, I was pretty excited about that deal.
If you're watching, bro, thanks.
Yeah. If you're the one that stole that out of my yard, thanks. But right shortly after that is when we got all the cameras.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it, man. We had a lot of laughs about that. Like, I mean, the joke was on the thief, you know?
Instant karma.
Yeah, because it had to have, there's no way one thief carried that off.
No, it was heavy.
Yes, it was heavy.
Not as heavy as this one, but heavy. Then you stepped up, got the little Honda, still got it somewhere.
Yes.
That thing's nice, super quiet.
Yeah, I like the Honda. What is it? It's the 1000?
Yeah, 1000 or 1200. Then you got the big 3000 or 5000, whatever it is.
Ugh, this sucks. This one fucking sucks right here.
Ugh. Ugh.
Oh, there it is. It's not.
Is your swivel getting bound up?
Yes. Well, because I'm at all the wrong angles.
It's a funny angle.
This is going to be hard to put back in and everything. See, the swivel never actually went into that socket.
Oh.
And that's why I was shaking trying to do. Ooh.
You got it?
Well, I got a little system going right there.
Yeah.
Man, we talk about that a lot, though, man. That thief, because you know it took two of them.
Oh yeah.
One dude didn't carry that out of my.
Well,
front yard.
you know, one dude drove by earlier in the day. He went and got his buddy.
Yeah,
said,
it was
"Hey,
like,
man."
no, really, man. There's a generator sitting in this dude's front yard.
Yeah. He ain't even gonna know.
Yep. We'll be in and out.
Yep.
You know, I mean, for all I know, they could have drove their truck into my driveway. I don't know.
Yep.
Before we had cameras. But
Joke's on me.
I was happy.
Yeah.
I was like, hell yeah! What a moron! I bet they were so stupid that they didn't know anything about it, and they probably didn't even try to start it or nothing. They probably just tried to sell it.
Shop. And the guy was like, nah.
Looks the same.
Yep.
It's good and dry though.
Yeah. What does it smell like?
I mean, you know,
You always got to give it the sniff test.
Got to.
Everybody does
got
it.
to. Okay, this is the part that's gonna suck.
Get back in.
Yeah. That's not gonna work. I'm gonna have to put this on it. I literally can't get anything to it to.
Somebody's gonna watch our video, like a generator mechanic,
And they're gonna go,
idiot.
oh,
Why do
all you gotta
take
do is take this cover
Yeah,
off.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know that's gonna happen.
Yep.
But we ain't generator mechanics.
Where was you at whenever we needed you, generator
Yeah.
mechanic, that's watching this video?
I bet you McDougal know how to do it.
That's what I was just fixing to say. Generator mechanic extraordinaire.
Dude, I've done all that turning and it hasn't done nothing. I'm gonna get this out. Look. Man, somebody's cooking something. It smells good.
I think they'd bring us some over.
I know. See us over here struggling with this.
Yeah.
My hand's so big though.
Why can't you use the same system to get it in that you got it out with?
I can once I get it started. I think that might be started. Did the crazy lady leave?
Yeah, I haven't heard her in a while.
She ain't fucking beating them dogs over there. All right, it's in. I'm kind of rolling it in. It's still going too.
Yeah, they got some long threads on.
Oh, there she goes.
That's
crazy,
her.
That's crazy
her.
lady. Remember she came back over and apologized?
Yeah.
And then she came over and goes, "Did you get your watermelon that I gave you just to say I'm sorry?" And I was like, "What? It wasn't me."
Yeah. But no, I never got my watermelon.
And then she goes,
I like watermelon.
And then she goes, "But I guess I just screwed the whole thing up."
Did she really?
Said. Yeah, that's what she said.
Oh man.
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh well."
Yeah. She came at me all wrong.
Yeah, she did.
She got off on one tangent about, well, I'm sure people just walk over there in those weeds to smoke pot, and I was like, what?
That's what she said?
Yeah, I was like, what? Why? Why would they be smoking pot? I said, you're really judgmental right now.
Yeah, and then she thought it was us.
Yeah.
Like, look, if I wanted to smoke some pot, I'd do it in my trailer.
Yeah.
You know? Plus, we don't smoke pot. We got gummies.
Yeah.
You know why it wouldn't go in earlier?
Why?
Because this part of the spark plug is sticking out of the deal. This isn't a spark plug wrench.
Okay.
If I had a 13/16 spark plug wrench in this, if I ever thought I'd ever need a 13/16 spark plug wrench, then I'd just have a 5/8 to do it with.
Yep.
But I don't.
If you had a Hemi, you would. Seems pretty tight.
Yeah, well, you gotta crush that.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3 minutes on that one, 15 on this one.
Yeah. No big deal.
No problem.
There's Doc.
Okay, so. Oh man, no, not at all. We're just doing maintenance. You know me, I'm a maintenance type dude.
No, you ain't.
Yeah. He goes, "No, you ain't." So we got to make a video or something. This is the first time. So this thing's got 1,300 hours on it. You know how many times I've changed oil?
I'm guessing this is the first
Hang
one.
on, look.
Yeah.
You know how many times? Look, dude, look how bad that is.
Yeah, oh man.
Yeah.
So Doc is a diesel mechanic. Like, that's what he does.
Yeah, I kind of do that for a living.
Yeah. So this is the first time, man.
It's ready.
It was ready. It was ready. And I think we're done, man. All I gotta do is put oil back in it and put a clean filter on it. We got a little kit and everything, man. Got everything we need.
Let's cross our fingers
About what?
that that's all it needs.
No, it's running like a top. There's nothing wrong with it.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with this deal. Look, I did everything, man. I even did the. Did you know? See this little switch right here
Okay.
for elevation?
Okay.
Did you know that?
Mm-mm.
I didn't either. See, look, Doc didn't even know that.
No, but I mean, we're really not that at elevation.
A little over 4,000
Yeah,
feet.
that'd be like Denver, like 9,000 feet. No.
Yeah, but it only goes to 5,000. It goes from 0 to 5,000. Hey, so it's hard starting the other night. So we, and it caught on fire and shit. Well, anyways, Chief walked over and goes, you know, there's a switch on that deal. If you at least put it at the 5,000, hey, and now, fired right up.
Okay.
So I did the whole spark arrestor deal and everything. Pulled this out of it, shot the soot out everywhere. So we're good, man. We are maintenance type dudes.
Yep.
So,
Generator
I'm
mechanics.
glad to see that you're jumping on board the maintenance train.
Yeah. I heard it helps.
Let's try not to make that 13,000 hours.
1,300.
1,300.
Not 13,000.
Yeah. Just 10 times the recommended interval.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Getting ready for our
Yeah,
chip drop?
I said this shouldn't take more than 10-15 minutes to do this. We got an hour and now we're
rushing.
We've talked a little bit too much.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I guess I'm gonna head over there so I'm not late.
Yeah, I'll be there shortly.
I'll let
I'm
everybody
never
know.
late, man.
I'll let everybody know that you're coming.
That never happens till I show up anyways. We'll be all right.
That's true. That's true.
I just saw Monzo. Where's he going?
That way.
Is he?
We went that way.
With everything?
Well, just with his stacker and.
Okay, so he's not like rolling out?
No. No.
That's probably a good idea.
No. See you there.
All right, buddy. Where's the new oil? Here it is. How much?
2 quarts.
Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit in the filter.
Mm-hmm. Some old Rotella 10W30 in that deal. Nice and clean.
This thing ain't gonna know what to do with this clean of oil in it.
Oop. It'll be like a brand new unit.
Piece of cake, man. What's that one look like?
Same, just a little bluer. Looks like Oklahoma.
This way it might.
Yeah. So oil filters on,
Alright,
spark
so
arrestor is
filter-
in. Now it just needs oil.
Spark arrestor, spark plugs, both are on and they're
Clipped
good and
on.
tight. All it needs is oil now, right?
Mm-hmm.
2 quarts?
2 quarts. Half that bottle.
Yep. Man, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. We need a filter or a
Funnel.
funnel. Oh, and still clean. Yeah. We should fire it up because it's like right there.
Oh yeah, it may
And
not be a bad
fill
idea.
up the rest of the filter. We'll do that.
Probably sound like a brand new machine.
Okay, we good?
Yep.
didn't even fire up like it did a minute ago. Bugs out here eating me up. How can there be any of these bugs out here when it's 40 degrees every night? Oh yeah, it went way down. Now it came back up. You hit this thing with a car wash or something.
Mm-hmm.
Make it look real bad. Like we hadn't taken care of it this whole time.
Yeah. We know better.
Yeah. It knows we take care of it.
Yeah. Give that thing gas every time it runs out.
Put the front back on it.
Boom.
Brand new. Brand new. And that's how we like to do maintenance.
Yeah. Nice, short, simple.
Okay. Yep. So we have got to go. What time is it? That 15-minute job took us like an hour.
Yes. It is 6:30.
Yes, we got to go.